Hi beautiful soul family of Mystic Crab, Namaste. This is Sudipta and I'm here with your monthly readings for all the zodiacs for the month of August. Okay, I want to thank everybody who has already subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much for the honor of joining the Crab Tribe. I want to welcome everybody who is new to the channel and I welcome you to subscribe to the channel. This is a high vibe platform, guys. We connect here in unconditional love. I'm trying to expand the Crab Tribe where we are evolving and transforming together. We are expanding our consciousness together and transforming from the inside out as we go on our own individual journeys of ascension. So let's connect on this path and grow together. This is a place where, there's nothing to lose. I share messages from the universe. I also talk about a lot of things which affect us on daily basis and how we can combat that. In my videos itself, sometimes even during the reading, I sometimes share those kind of insights as well. So there's nothing really to lose. If you're not comfortable, that's all right, but there is nothing where we are instigating someone or triggering you. This is just a place where, I'm trying to spread some happy vibes. All right, so I'm trying to be a happiness coach for you guys through this as we are evolving on our own individual journeys. All right, what else? So also when you like and subscribe to the channel and comment on the videos, YouTube gets a message that, this is something which is worth sharing with people. So that's a big help for me because I want to make a difference however I can, even if it is a small, even if it makes a small impact in, some people's life, but I wanted to be able to reach out to them. So some videos may not have that many likes or that many views sometimes, but still there's nothing stopping me because when I see even one person, if one person has seen my video, that gives me the motivation to make the video again for that probably one person who is consistently coming back. So please join me in this quest of mine where I'm trying to help people transform and live a more happy, purposeful and joyful, abundant life. There's a lot of other stuff going on outside and I want to, in the middle of this chaos, bring all of us together in happiness, in growth, transforming, growing, evolving together. All right, so having that being said, let's see, what do we have this month? So this is going to be a general reading for all the zodiacs. You can check out your sun, moon, Venus rising. You can check all the three readings as it resonates with you. For your personal situation, your personal readings, you can find the details below. You can book consultations, you can book tarot readings with me, you can book coaching packages with me where I will be walking you through the entire journey. I'll be there with you. So, we'll kind of evolve together. And trust me, there is no set format. You will be interacting with me as a friend. I have heard that a lot of times. People just keep on coming back saying that you're very friendly. But that's the thing. That's my approach. That's how I am because I connect with you as a human being because that's what I am. I don't want, some device telling me or some professional tool or something telling me that how I'm supposed to deal with a human being or interact with a human being. I don't like being interacted with that way. And that's why I do not give you that. All right. So for your personal readings, everything, the details are below. Reach out to me, email me, or you can purchase your consultation coaching packages or the personal readings on the website. So this month on the 8th of August, we have the new moon in Leo. On the 22nd of August, we have the full moon in Pisces. So we're moving from the fire energy to the water energy there, though we will be also moving into the Virgo season around that time as well. That's the earth element as well. So a lot of shifts going on. Also, we are currently in that portal of the Lion's Gate energy. So on 8/8, it reaches its peak. So what happens during this Lion's Gate portal is Sirius, the spiritual sun, it comes on top of it is very aligned and it is somewhere on top of the Egyptian pyramid, Giza, it's there. So it is aligned with the planet, with Earth at this time. So that's like the brightest star that you see outside, that's Sirius right now. So it's the spiritual sun, and then we have our physical sun. So when they both are there together, so this is the best time for ascension, allowing yourself to transform and ascend into that higher state of consciousness and that higher state of living and being. So this is a great time for you to start new spiritual practices, start new ways of being. And that's what is being spiritual, basically. It's a way of being. So it's a way of being yourself, way of being more authentic. So start those practices where you start those inner child healings, understanding where your wounds are, why certain things don't work out for you. Just joining a program for transforming your physical body if you're not happy with it. If there is something that you constantly feel is like stuck in your mental body, reach out to a counselor, therapist, or you can join me as a for the spiritual consultations and the coachings for the holistic lifestyle and life living. So stuff like this. So this is a great time for you to move into that kind of consciousness where you are trying to work on yourself and evolve. It's a great time for that. All right, so I also feel what's happening is the new world energy is already here. So with this full moon that we had in Aquarius, we have actually kind of cut through into that time space reality. So we are moving into that higher version of living and being. So there's going to be two different sects. So there are going to be these people who are still stuck in the 3D consciousness, which is more material oriented, egocentric, fear driven, power driven. And then you have the higher consciousness, which is more love driven, which is more evolution driven, which is more transformational, which is more unity consciousness. So it depends on where you want to be, and this is the time you choose and make a decision to take a leap from here to here. So we have moved into that energy. So there's going to be a lot of chaos, and sometimes there's a lot of chaos before there's the calm. So that's what is going on. If you see the number of natural calamities that's going on, the pandemic, people going crazy, not wanting to follow or abide by the rules, by the law. They don't want to wear masks. They do not want to get themselves vaccinated. They don't care about how another person is getting affected by their unruly behavior. But these are the kind of things which are just the trigger that chaos is rising, so that it can just split people into that way of being. Because see, everybody has that polarity within them. You have the dark side as well as the light side. So you choose, where do you want to go? Do you want to continue staying in the dark, or do you want to move towards the light? So this is a conscious choice humanity altogether is making for themselves, as well as for for times and generations to come. Okay, so that's what is going on. So I feel as you are ascending during this period, this energy is going to start kind of amping up and pushing you towards whatever is in your higher good, whatever your true purpose is. Because ultimately you're not here just to raise a family or build a house or mint money. There's more that you're here for. You're here to help the planet in a certain way. You have certain innate gifts which are required for the growth of the planet, so that we leave a legacy behind for the generations to come, a healed legacy, something which is very healthy and helpful for them. Because if you look at the stuff that our generation has received, versus how things are going, like with the global warming, with the water pollution, the environmental pollution, the number of wars, the number of chaotic events that have been going on. These are just manifestation of the way we have been for a very long time, and now it's time for us to evolve. So now we have to push ourselves towards that. So that's what is going on during this time, and it's going to just keep on pushing us till we get out there. All right, so if you people start feeling anxious, hold your grounds, drink a lot of water. That's going to help. Stay connected to nature. That is also going to help. Take a walk in the park. Take walk in the nature, in the sun. connect with the energy of the sun that is going to revitalize you. It is going to drain of that subconscious fear out of your system, so that you can allow yourself to be filled with more positive energy, where you have more of a positive outlook towards things, or become more solution oriented instead of focusing on problem, because that's also something which is very important. We tend to forget it. We just say that, okay, think positive, but if you are somebody who is always focusing on problems, you can't think positive. So start becoming more solution oriented instead of focusing on problems. All right, so that's something which is going to help during this time. What else? Tiger's eye is a crystal collectively, which I feel during this time is going to really help your solar plex chakra and your sacral chakra. These are two chakras which really need a lot of work for the collective. I've been feeling this. They're like stuff from your childhood which might come up out of nowhere. You will be so furious at your parents, or for somebody else who was your caretaker during your growing years, and they may have not done justice to you. Out of nowhere, you'll have fits of anger, fits of anxiety, fear rooting from there. But this is all coming up just for you to heal, so that this does not get projected by you in future on somebody else, because we tend to project our insecurities, though we have coped up with them, but it's subconsciously still stuck in the systems. So that's why clearing your sacral chakra and working with your solar plex chakra, feeling more in control of your own self, that is very important. That's where the sun's energy helps. So orange is a good thing, orange green tea, have oranges if you can have this fragrance of orange. Even lemon is going to help. Drink a lot of lemon tea, or add some pieces of lemon in water, in lemon infused water. That's going to help detox your body a lot. So these kind of practices are certain things that you can do. Rest, let's get into the individual zodiacs and see what is coming through for you guys for August. I'm going to see you in the zodiacs. Hi beautiful Sag, let's see what this month of August and the Lionsgate portal is bringing for you guys. Wow. Action. Okay, what do you need to act on, guys? I feel there's some form of balanced action which is required, and that action takes you towards victory. So I feel there is some form of thing that you have been wanting to manifest for a very long time, but you have not taken the required action towards it, and that's why you have been feeling like this, heartbroken, because you are not taking the rightful action which is required from your side towards it. But as soon as you take that action, that's when the victory comes towards you. This could also mean that some of you may be dealing with a heartbreak from another person. So there may have been certain things that you may have overlooked, which is more of like looking at yourself instead of looking at the other person or expecting something from them. It's like understanding and having that conversation with yourself, that where was this want of being with that particular person coming from. Because once you identify that kind of helps you understand if there are any insecurities or any places where you feel that you are not sufficient enough, if that's where this was coming from. Because if it did not work out, there was a reason, and it's time for you now to not just keep on getting stuck in that place where you constantly feel sad about yourself. It's time for you to understand what the underlying lesson was, how you have evolved from it, and how you take this evolutionary consciousness with you forward in your journey moving forward. Because as you do that, trust me, you are becoming more victorious day by day in matter of heart, in the matter of your spiritual growth. I literally feel this has something to do with the matter of heart for some of you, and this could also mean that there was some project which was very close to your heart, which was not able to which you were not able to see the success in, and you may have given up very soon. And so that is something that is also coming through. So just give a hard look at life one more time and see, you know, what it was trying to actually teach you, instead of getting stuck in that place where, you know, it did not work out for you. It's easy to feel sorry for ourselves than to actually see or understand that where we may be playing the role of the enabler. All right, so that is what is coming through. Let's see what else, Spirit. What else do we need to know? 3 of Wands. This is where, you know, Spirit is making that bridge for you to connect to your own soul and your mind, the bridge between your mind and your heart, or your mind and your soul. Understanding that certain things happen to teach us some important lessons or wisdom, okay? So whatever this thought is, or whatever this experience has been, it seems to have been very heartbreaking. Though I see amazing energy coming forward for you, I feel that you are somewhere stuck in that heartbreak. Okay, so now it is time for you to evolve and understand that there is this beautiful bridge between the physical as well as the spiritual, between your heart and your mind, and understand those underlying lessons, so that you can cut the cords with what is not healthy for you anymore, your own behavioral patterns which kind of led to this downfall. So if this was a project which did not succeed, did you give up too easily? Did you give up too early? Could you have persisted? You know, stuff like that. You know, just giving a hard look at yourself, that where you may have played the, you know, role of an enabler to make it not a success. All right. Next we have is the Star. That is like, you know, the healing card, or the card of the wishes coming true. So your wishes are going to come true, but first you have to understand what was underlying meaning of that experience that you had, which led to that state of failure. There is a silver lining around each cloud, right? So you have to understand what was that silver lining, what was that message, what was the takeaway from that experience. As you do that, you will now be able to move towards your own victory, towards your own happiness, towards your own wish fulfillment. Because when you are in that state of bliss and understanding and gratefulness that, hey, I'm grateful to life that I had this experience because it made me understand this and this, which I probably wouldn't have understood otherwise. When you come to that state of being, universe is like, wow, I need to give him what he is asking for. So, you know, that's what happens. And that's where your victory is coming from. That's your heart's wish fulfillment. Ace of Swords, cutting the cords from the past and getting clarity, being able to move forward with direction, with knowing what you are going towards with clarity. That's what it is all about. So that's what you're moving towards. Princess of Cups, it brings you a lot of happiness, a lot of contentment in your heart. So as you clear this energy from the past, you are moving towards a very, very blessed time where, you know, your wishes are being fulfilled. But cut the cord with the past, you know, understand the underlying lesson, and trust me, that's exactly where your answer is lying. The key is lying, basically. The key lies in the previous experience, in the previous unsuccessful experience. That's what I feel this is. All right, let's get a guidance message for you. Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. So what do you need to do? You need to connect with yourself. You need to connect with your own true nature. That is where you will understand what this lesson was. How did you enable someone to do something which was not so healthy for you? How did you let the elements or, you know, something which was not meant for you take you away with it because you were not grounded then? But now you can be grounded once you understand and give a hard look at the situation. This is really going to help you evolve. All right, that's what I have for you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Until then, I'm sending a lot of love, light, and peace. Bye. Namaste.